Thunder video. Today's video, we're going to be rolling out in the AMX-40. That's right, the French finally have a vehicle at top tier that is competitive. Thank God, right? Thank God. This thing has all the hallmarks of top tier meta. It has decent mobility. It's not the fastest, but you do have APFSDS, a heat shell that actually fucking works, which is amazing because you guys know I don't like using heat FS, but this one's not bad. And drum roll, please. It's got a fucking stabilizer. The French have been suffering at top tier with the Brenu and the B2. The AMX-40 B2 and the AMX-40 B2 Brenu with no stabilizer. And finally the French players have this beacon of hope of a stabilizer. Thank goodness. I'm happy that the French can finally be competitive at top tier. And this vehicle lends it. It has it all. It has decent armor. Don't rely on it though. It's just like everything else. You're going to be getting smacked with APFSDS, and all the APFSDS is fairly freaking potent. But what I will say about this vehicle that it has over some of the other ones, check out this X-ray. If you get hit from the side, as long as they hit in the core of this vehicle, I'm telling you, this vehicle survives quite a few hits. You got some composite layering here. Again, it is what it is, people. Armor at top tier just isn't cutting it, so don't rely on it. I have gotten some decent bounces with it due to all the angling that it has on it. Your turret will soak up quite a bit from the front, but you do have some glaring weaknesses in the turret ring right here. It's super fucking weak, and it's actually a fairly easy target to hit. So if you get smacked here, yeah, pretty much it's game over, because if you look at the X-ray, you get hit from the side here, you could potentially take some spalling into the commander, but your gunner is definitely going to die, and then your loader on the opposite side is definitely going to die. And that's bingo bango gano, end of the match for you if your turret gets completely annihilated. So, but anyways, yeah, as you can see, it's got some decent spacing in there, and it can lend to some survivable shots. For the most part, I will say this: I am definitely enjoying this vehicle at top tier. If you are working on the French line, you got something to actually look forward to in the AMX-40. Let's look at the stat card real quick. You had the 120mm Giat CN120 25G1 cannon. That's a fucking mouthful. It's a really good cannon, really accurate. It starts out with the Heat FS, and we'll go ahead and show you that. Heat FS, it's fine. You got 600mm of penetration at any range, 0 degrees. At 30 degrees, which is fine, 519mm of penetration. And at 60 degrees, you're not going to want to really take that shot, but that's 299mm of penetration. You want to kind of steer away from shots from the front like this, unless you're smacking them in the side. Just be mindful. Heat FS still acts weird around tracks, but just be mindful of that. Just aim above the tracks or down into the road wheels, just down here, and you should be fine. For the most part, like I said, this vehicle is actually, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying this vehicle. The top speed, they got it clocked in at 70 kilometers an hour here. Yeah, I wouldn't say that it gets up to 70. I haven't seen it personally. Maybe you guys have, but I haven't. It's not the fastest. I would say that this is possibly the third slowest vehicle in the top tier, tier 6. You got the Chally, which is super fucking slow. And then you got the T64B, which is slow, and then you have this one, the AMX-40. It's not a detriment to it, but you can find yourself in situations where the enemy are getting to their positions earlier than you, which can potentially put you at a disadvantage. But here's the other thing. You get the 20 mil on this bad boy. I forgot to tell you that. You got the 20 millimeter M693 auto cannon, which is good for taking out those pesky AA vehicles and any other light vehicles. You can actually kill a Leopard 2K from the side with this thing. And then you have the 7.62 AAN F1 MG that's up here by the commander's turret, or a commander's cupola. It's not a bad vehicle, people. You have something to look forward to if you are like I said before, if you're grinding out French tanks. Here it is right here. Don't get discouraged by the grind with the brand new and the B2. Just go down this line. You got the Cerveza, which is great for grinding the sucker out with. And you know what? The AMX-30 1972 is not bad at 7.3, but these vehicles definitely struggle. As you can see, however, I have them in my top tier lineup because the APFS DS with both of these vehicles are quite fine. And if you're in a stable shooting position, if you're not moving and then, or if you're moving and come to a complete stop, you're fucked. But if you're in a stable position, these guns are perfectly fine. They're definitely hard to operate in a close quarter situation, though. But not this one. Stabilizer, people. Alright, let's not talk about this anymore. We'll go ahead and get into the battle. The other thing nice, I forgot to mention about this, since it's at 9.3, you have the potential of being down tiered to a 8.3 match, which it's not going to happen a lot because of the popularity of the Abrams and the General Motors Abrams and the Chrysler Abrams. So you're pretty much going to be pulled into top tier quite a bit.
Have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone. Thanks. Shooting.
It wasn't the greatest. But we're going to go ahead and leave this area now. At least we heard them. Nice bounce.
Attention to the map. Our victory is here.
Good job on that 20 mil doing that. The fuck out of the way.
Attention to the map.
Thank you.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Repairing. Attention to the map.
I don't like cutting across here, but we need to help our boys out. There's a B1 terror over here.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Le canon est chargé.
Alright, let's go get this Bravo position back. Hell, that'll do it for this one. Not bad. What I mean, the heat actually works, and you get some really decent bounces right there at the beginning. Fucking right. Good game. Alright, on this one, we're going to play to the right side of the hill here. So, move around these rocks here and push on up here. That way we're going to have some overwatch onto Alpha. I think I might just play this one quick and fast. Kind of in a crummy spot, but we'll be alright, I think.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
I don't like doing this, but we're gonna do it.
Need cover!
Fuck you shooting at?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Blowout panels. Oh, what was I saying? I'll be honest with you. I had no idea that the AMX-40 had blowout panels. The more you know. Nope. Yep, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That the AMX-40 is definitely. I'm a 100% backer of this vehicle. If you are grinding out the French tech tree, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The AMX-30 B2 brand new and the AMX-30 B2 are just a terrible, terrible nightmare that will pass, and you'll be moving on to this vehicle is fantastic. Fantastic. Get it while it's hot, ladies and gentlemen. Get it while it's hot. Alright. I will see you all in the next one. Laters.